Alright, welcome to the superhero scene. My name is Joe. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our superhero team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much. Let's get started. I want to do a video on some more Snyder Cut I've come across. I want to do a video on the image that Zack Snyder released with the Steppenwolf kneeling down next to Atlanteon soldier with his helmet in his hand. It looks really cool. I want to talk about some character posters that have been released for the movie. It was individual. It was some with the Justice League and one with the villains. So definitely stay with me. I have a lot to talk about, especially in that one, because I zoomed up on one of the pictures and it kind of revealed something that I thought would come true. So stay with me with that one. Then at the end, I want to talk about some merchandise that has been released online for the movie. So first, I want to talk about the images that Zack Snyder has released. First, you saw him release a picture of he was editing in post-production with the caption that said mixing. So they're very close to completing this. I think it was like 99% something done. They just had to do some finishing touches. So it's coming soon, people. So stay tuned. I'm sure everybody's very excited as I am. And the picture I want to talk about mostly is Steppenwolf kneeling next to the Atlanteon soldier. We've heard this fight scene was very brutal from the stunt team that actually worked on it. And from Snyder himself revealed that this scene was totally different from what we got in the Justice League movie. So you see him kneeling down next to the Atlanteon soldier who's laying down next to him. Steppenwolf is holding his helmet, and you know, it looks like it was pretty vicious. And the scene comes, if you look at the numbers on the picture, it shows 2 hour and 15-minute mark. So we're gonna get a lot leading up to that and a lot after it. So stay tuned. And you know, the picture that Snyder released was and also I want to talk about the color on Steppenwolf was different from what we've seen in previous pictures. Kind of looked more blackish with the purplish tone. So looked different from what we got with the silver. So pay attention to that as well. And in the pictures Snyder released, there was computers all around with that image up top on the screen. And the caption said, "This sounds insane." So it's cool to see the image. I'm wondering what the score is going to be at that moment as well. So definitely stay tuned with that when we actually do get to come across the movie. And you know, we've seen the picture of the Atlantean soldiers when they worked on this scene. You know, they said that when Zack Snyder teased the image of the fight scene between Steppenwolf and the Atlantean soldier, it was previously revealed by the stunt team that the scene was cut or didn't make the cut because they said it was deemed too violent. So it's going to be totally different from what we got in the movie, and I can't wait to see that scene. Next, I want to talk about the character posters that have been released. You know, I'll go through each one. The first one I saw was Superman. It was in a black suit. Looks really cool. The next one I came across was Cyborg. Now, this one was interesting. You saw that him kind of with his hands like that, shooting laser beams out. And you see him with the helmet on. So we've seen this in the second teaser trailer that that Snyder released way back when this movie was first going to come out. And you saw Cyborg fly up and the shield come over his head. Very disappointed they didn't use that in the film, but we're definitely getting it back now, which is really cool. Next one I came across was Batman. Now, this is Batman with the tactical suit that you saw him fighting with at the end of Justice League. You saw one of Wonder Woman. Now, the Wonder Woman one was very interesting because she's holding a shield and she's holding a sword. We didn't see a lot of the sword in Wonder Woman 84 at all, so I'm glad they're going back to using that in this movie. Hopefully, they shot more scenes with her using it as well, so that'd be pretty cool. They show a poster of Aquaman. Looks pretty badass. It's not going to be the same one that we saw with the suit that we saw in Aquaman. It's going to be the same one that we saw in Justice League. Looks pretty cool. This next one you see is a picture of Flash. Looks like he's running with the lightning all around him. Maybe he's running through the Speed Force. I don't know, but looks really cool with the red and the blue. Looks very nice. Then you see one with all the Justice League. And you see it with Steppenwolf at the top. Looks really cool. And you see some of the images they used from actual moments in the film, so that looks really cool. And the villains one is the one I really want to talk about. You see front and center is Steppenwolf, above him is Darkside in a smaller image. Then the thing I want to talk about is cool how it says evil on the picture. And the thing I want to talk about, if you zoom up to the right and left of the picture, you see Parademons. Now these Parademons are not the same ones we're going to get probably that we got in the original Justice League. Now, I want to talk about this a bit because I did a video on this a couple of months ago. So if you really haven't checked it out, I'm going to link it at the end. Definitely check it out. It's called Batman Finds the Parademons in the Lair. And check it out because in that one I go in detail of are we going to see the old Parademons, the old concept art Parademons back in this film? Which, looking at this picture, if you close up, it looks like early concept of those Parademons. Look at the hands. Look at the face in particular, the wings. Looks more in line with what Zack Snyder originally wanted to use. And it looks really cool. It looks more scary. It looks more like human turned into these things. More than what we got in, Whedon's Justice League. So, definitely check it out. I have a lot of images in that video that show what it may look like in this. And it looks very similar. So, definitely check it out. And I'm glad, if this is the case, if that's not a fan-made poster and it's a real poster, I think it's a real poster because that villain's poster got released the same time as all the other character ones. So, I'm glad he's going back to this. It definitely goes in line with that whole scarier, more imposing threat of the villains, and they look like that. So definitely stay tuned for that. Now I want to talk about other villains in this. I came across a picture of Darkseid. Now we've come across this picture a while ago, but this one's more crisp, more clear looking. I like the way it looks. You see the lining throughout the whole, throughout the suit of Darkseid. Looks really cool. It goes in line with the theme of all these villains with these straight long lines with these sharp edges. It looks exactly like that. And the one I really want to talk about is the Apocalypse Guard. I know a lot of people haven't been talking about this. I've had this image for a while and I've always wanted to do it, but I kept forgetting because it was further back in my thing. But I came across this recently and I'm like, I have to include this in my video because the Apocalypse Guard looks really cool. You see the dome over the face. You see the sheer size of this. The guard looks tremendous. It looks all massive. You see the lining of the armor too. It goes in line with the rest of the villains. Those long sharp edges. Looks really cool. It looks like anybody that comes across this is going to have a tough time trying to take it down. So I like the way it looks. I like the dome over the head. You can't make out the face too good. Yeah, so it looks really cool. So I definitely wanted to include this in one of the videos that I did with the Snyder Cut. So looks pretty cool. I love all these character posts. I would love to try to get little posters of it and try to put it around my room if I could possibly get that. I'm going to wait and see. Hopefully they release images of this if you can buy it online too with merch. So getting to the merch, I want to talk about, they released some shirts. Now, one of the shirts is very, very intriguing because it shows the whole image of Darkseid with his armor on. Now, I don't think this is actual fight armor. I think this is like everyday armor. And it kind of goes in line with all the villains. You see a lot of the long, sharp lines throughout it. You see the same look throughout all the villains, which it goes in line. So, I like the way he looks in this. I like his pose. It says Darkside on the bottom. Looks big. Looks awesome. I love the way it looks. Can't wait to see Darkside in this movie. But, yeah, these are available, I think, on dcshop.com. So if anybody wants it, definitely pick it up. I'm going to try to pick some up as well. They show one with the Justice League and Darkside, and they have one with just Darkside where it says his name underneath with the symbol behind him. So, looks cool. I'm glad they're starting to put out something for this movie because I know fans want to definitely purchase some stuff with this movie. Been waiting a long time to see the Snyder Cut, and we're finally going to see it. So, glad. This is really cool how he's releasing more stuff day by day. I'm sure we're going to get more. So, if there's anything more, I'll do videos on it. And, check it out whenever they're released. So, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate this. Comment below what you think about this. And thank you, as always, for watching. I really appreciate it. Smash that like button. Comment below. And subscribe if you haven't done so. Join our superhero team. Every like, every comment, every subscription helps. So, if you like the content, please subscribe. Trying to hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers. So, if you haven't done so, please do so. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Stay safe. Take it easy.